gap. So our gap, we're going to try and start in the third of the way down from the starboard end. So it's just all about keeping your gap and keeping yourself.
Okay, because I am
30 seconds. You're sailing away from the starboard end at the moment. -7. So -7 is more port end bias. So we're happy to go further down this end. 21 seconds. So you've got a little bit of dirt. We need to sail through that dirt and then looking for coming up on the breeze.
15. This guy's. I'm going under
12. Not enough time. Not enough time.
He can't. He's got to keep clear.
Got to keep up on the. Come up. Come up. On the line. Yeah, he was over. Up on the angle. So -7. So you've got a pack of boats just to windward of you that have had a slightly better start. Okay. Unfortunately, the guy who's OCS is giving you a bit of bad wind. You can't do anything about that. Hopefully, you'll get disqualified in a minute.
Everyone else has actually been forced to drop back. I'm pretty lucky at the moment. And I'm just popping through.
Okay, so now you're just about okay on clear breeze. You need to have a view of where the racetrack is. So we've got a little bit of pressure.
Something to go for there. They're all in a bit of pressure here, but that's going to die away.
Where's the windward mark? So we're well out to the right, so we need to get out of this corner. So actually back in, and
I'm actually
-8. So we're fully shifted. Let's get back, zoomed in.
This guy's coming back again.
Hold. You don't want to get involved in this. That's okay. You're not getting dirt there.
So I just head up a little.
No, just do double tack out of that.
Oh, I'm just surviving.
If you're just surviving, just hold. You just basically got to hold. It's -8, so you're lifted, but they had a little bit of pressure gain off the start line. You've got some more coming here. You need to have a view of where the windward mark is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're over the lay line on the windward mark.
Okay.
So if anything, you need to go slightly bow down.
Okay, coming.
That's it. Just to keep fast. And now we need to start thinking about our preparation of coming into the top mark.
Yeah.
So you've got one guy coming across the starboard, so zoom in so you make sure you know if you're crossing. Keep going.
I think I'm
alright. Keep going in. Just make sure.
Yeah, it's okay, it's tapped. So I'm just going to foot off a bit more now. And I've got, this pack here coming across.
I mean, majority of these guys are in front of you already. Okay, so
you think?
Yeah, for sure. So you just need to
start factoring in again.
So you're back up on the breeze again now.
Okay.
Right, so now you're worried. Now you've been lifted again. These are your worry boats. So zoom in so you can see this.
Yeah.
So this guy here is probably going to call starboard on you.
He's gone.
No, you're fine. Hold. So the next person, so he will come back at you.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, he's going to come back at you.
I've got no rights in here at all.
So you're going to have to.
So what would you recommend, Hugh?
You're going to have to try and go bow forward on this guy. Ready? Now. Yeah, good. Bearing away.
Oh, that is.
Away. Okay, so -7, so it's relatively even. You just get clear of his dirty air.
I've got some
planing. We need to get there planing around.
Okay, we're planing now.
Okay,
that was a bit slow.
So bear away set. You've got a spinnaker to play with here. Space bar.
I don't think there is a spinnaker.
We've got to get planing.
You
are planing. You are planing. -6. They're jibing on a.
I've got pressure on the left. It looks.
The pressure's out on this side at the moment. You're just in the edge of a little bit of pressure, so you're gaining on the guys that have gone to your right. Lay line.
Okay, so I'll zoom out.
Lay line.
Yeah, let's go.
-6. Need to heat it up a little bit, just a bit slow at the moment. No, the other way. No.
The other heat it up.
Yeah. So you're going to come back and you're going to be.
So which mark?
So the closest one to the next pressure is this one here. So you're behind that guy, you're above this guy. This guy's going to have water on you. Jibe back at him on starboard. Starboard. Jibe. Drop the kite or whatever. No, go around. You're too far away. Can't see. I've got a penalty issue going on. Do the rounding and then do penalty. Okay. Zoom in. And do penalty.
Okay. Oh, how gutting. Right.
So I think part of our problem there is we were too far out, so we couldn't see what was going on. So you can't do anything at the moment. You need to just sail where you are until you get an opportunity to tack off. So just zoom in a little bit so you can see the detail. And so this guy's the one pinning you at the moment. Unlike so you're just going to have to wait it. Just play a little bit of the waiting
coming into
game.
a bit more pressure, I think.
-4. Okay, ready to go? Let's take that back out.
Okay.
So unfortunately we're -4, so it's actually a bit of advantage to the right at the moment.
Yeah.
So made a bit of a gain. So we've just got to accept that and look at the big picture.
So
little gust here. So we need to hold this lane.
So I'm quite close to this ley line.
Yeah. So just get back closer in so you can see any port starboard crosses. So threat boat, not an issue. -5, starting to come a little bit left. Zoom in.
So I'm alright on these guys.
-6 lifting to you.
Current.
Thank you, Mr. McKenna. Yeah.
Right, so big picture is we've probably got all these guys here in front of you. So now all you're trying to do is get the lane, get a view of your lane back into to the Wimmer mark. So this guy's probably going to camp on you. Yeah. Oh, is that you? No, you're not.
So here
That's
I am.
fine, this is good.
So I'm it's all going with me at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine. Just keep.
Oh,
Good.
but now here's the dirt. Right.
Get the bow down. Okay. The reason for that is that the last thing you want to do is to get pinned into that top left scenario. You could do two. You're just on the edge of clear here. So now it's this boat here, you're crossing, that's fine. You just want to be on the back of these two guys as you come into the top.
There's no drama here.
Ready?
And
Now,
damn.
so one of our learning opportunities to zoom in when we come to our...
Yeah.
Let's do the penalty now. Okay. Get clear and do your penalty, you're going to have to tack out of it. Okay. Right, so in the next little zoom out. So -8, so it's a knock on starboard, so a bear away set down here. We need to get planing. Yep, you're planing, so nice gradual bear away. Let's keep planing.
And then
You've got to get to your 135. Why are we driving?
It's jibe set. Set. Do that.
We need to come up to 135 to get planing.
Yep.
Now play, and then we're in dirty wind, so we've got to jibe off here.
Right, so this is into the finish. Could be worse, he says.
So a little bit of pressure behind you. One boat coming across on port, he'll probably jibe on top. We need to know where the finish line is. Yeah, you're overlaid.
It's going now.
You've got to heat up. So you only need to get heated up to go to this end.
I know, I'm sure
your
you're
yellow
playing.
line is.
Hang on, I'm now playing. I'm stopped.
Not planing at the moment. You need to come up to 135 and then press the space bar.
Right, I think this is... Don't hand me. Right, finished. Okay, so that was better. That was definitely better. It all feels much easier when you're thinking ahead.
Yeah.
And
So if we just look at a couple of instances, so as we came off the start line, we needed. How did you feel your preparation for the last phase into the line was? So what could we have done to have improved our last acceleration into the line? Because we had several boats. So
yeah,
sort of,
I think the positioning wasn't quite right. I was struggling with a boat. I made a very late call to go underneath someone.
Yeah.
And that was pretty dangerous. I sort of got away with it, but it wasn't particularly.
at the crosses, so we know that we're crossing and we know that we're doing that well. And then and then when we look at the bigger picture, then the discussions we were having was promoting some good sort of planning ahead.
Yeah.
And the more we can see scenarios coming, the better.
Yeah.
And as soon as we start to discuss that and keeping that in the forefront of our mind rather than emotionally getting involved in, oh, I've got to do this.
Yeah.
So planning ahead the route, and probably for you to verbalise what you're thinking
as well. Okay.
As well. So you're then I can then question or offer insights as well, because I can understand, I can see where your line of thinking is going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we'll do that. Should we try that next one?
Yeah.
Then? We've got to start.